Welcome to an introduction to Hamlet, the graphic novel. This is a highlight reel of Hamlet. So that means I'm not going to be reading all of the lines or even be talking about every scene in the play. It will simply be an overview or just the best scenes of William Shakespeare's most famous and most referenced Shakespeare play ever. This is the cast of characters. We have Hamlet, our main character, the Prince of Denmark, Claudius, the new King of Denmark and Hamlet's uncle, Gertrude, the Queen of Denmark, Hamlet's mom, Horatio, Hamlet's best friend, Polonius, the Lord Chamberlain, so he's like the king's right hand man, Ophelia, Polonius's daughter and Hamlet's girlfriend, Laertes, Polonius's son and Ophelia's brother, Fortinbras, the Prince of Norway, who's the rival to Hamlet. So what happened before this play starts is Hamlet's dad killed Fortinbras's dad in a big epic battle. There's a ghost, a vision of Hamlet's dead father, the former king of Denmark. His name is also Hamlet, so he's Hamlet Senior, and Hamlet's technically a junior. Then we have Rosencrantz and Guildenstern, and these are Hamlet's old classmates from like primary school, so like from elementary school, and they're kind of backstabbing jerks. Then we have Osiric and Voltimand and Cornelius, and these are just courtiers. So what they are, like, they deliver messages to the king back and forth. And then we have Francisco, Marcellus, and Bernardo, and they watch the castle, so like the castle guards. So Act 1, the guards see a ghost that looks like Hamlet's dad, and they freak out, and they decide they got to go tell Hamlet, right? So they guarding the castle, they see this scary guy, and they decide they got to go tell Hamlet. And then we have Act 1, Scene 2, where we have Uncle Claudius and Queen Gertrude. And it's only been 2 months. So 2 months ago, Hamlet's dad died, and his mom is already married to his uncle, which was his dad's brother. So it's kind of incesty, but not really because it's by marriage. Then we have Polonius give some advice to his son before he goes away to college. One of the most famous lines being, "Don't get into a fight, but if you do, you better win, and also be true to yourself." Then we have Act 1, Scene 5, where Hamlet's dad's ghost shows up and tells him that he has to kill his Uncle Claudius because Uncle Claudius killed his dad by putting poison in his ear. And now he's wearing his crown, and he's married to Hamlet's mom. And that is really awful. And he has to avenge his father's death, but his father says, "Don't do anything to your mom. She's going to get hers." And then we have the most famous speech of all time, "To be or not to be?" That is the question. It starts on this page. Here we go. To be or not to be, whether 'tis nobler, that is the question, whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the torments that fortune slings your way, or to take against those afflictions and by opposing end them forever. So it's a little take on the actual speech. And he's talking about ending life. A lot of people talk about it. This is a suicide speech, or is it a homicide speech? So what do you guys think? He talks about not knowing what happens after death. All right, stick around for part 2.